Hiya, right, this one, a bit of a new one for me. I'm going to try and do a mixture of photographs, videos. It's about a place called Roath Park in Cardiff. It's like a public gardens. It was owned by a very rich family called the Buttes family. Well, they must be rich. They've got banana trees growing outside, looked outside of a building. More than 100 years ago. And they built and donated this park to the people of the city of Cardiff. And it's just gorgeous. I've been in Cardiff quite a bit recently. I love it. So, halfway around the park, you've got a little kids' play area. There's Ruby having a near-death experience.
Right? Yeah.
And then we've got some ducks on the enormous boating lake, which I believe was dug out by hand. One of the planters that's on the dam that goes across the bottom end of the boating lake. Right. They've got a nice collection of aces. Palm trees, don't see many of them in Lancashire where I'm from. Look at that. Right, anyone know what that is? I want to say ginkgo, but let me know if you know what it is. Oh yeah, there's a rose garden as well, and they have these things called champion trees. It's like a protected example of species of tree. It's the stream that runs out of the bottom of the dam. Right, well this says it's some sort of trial bed. RNRS and Rose UK Rose of the Year. But looking at the dates like this one, Rose Amber Queen, 1984. So that's one hell of a long trail. I'd have been about 6 or 7 years old then. 1985, unless they're just keeping them just to show us. So that was Polar Star, which is quite a nice little link, because Cardiff has got links with Captain Scott of the Antarctic. His ship, the Terra Nova, stopped here before he sailed down south for his ill-fated mission to get to the South Pole. So this one's simply the best. To be honest, I'm not too keen on this one, but I know roses are quite it's a very taste-led thing, isn't it? You know, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Royal William, 1987. It's quite a nice shade. Yeah, it smells good around here, I must admit. Right, so this is still at Roath Park, and it's over different rose beds, and there's loads of them. I don't know if you can make out all the different colours, but they've got shrubs, climbing roses, they've got all sorts. Right. Oh, and there's my wife, Deputy Head Gardener Ruby. Right, they do have an indoor tropical glasshouse. So that's some sort of citrus, I can't remember. They've got all sorts of things. An olive tree, figs, bromeliads, very rare orchids, there's all kinds. And it's only about £2 each to get in. So it's well worth a look if you're ever there. And yes, that's a turtle. So this is a Mimosa perdica, sometimes called the sensitive plant, and when you touch it, the leaves close up. Now if you've got one of these in the UK, they're normally grown as a house plant, but you need to remember, every time you do it, the plant's using energy. So if you're going to batter it and make the leaves close up all the time, you'd probably need to give it a liquid feed. Wow, that one's slow motion.
Inspired?
Yeah.
Not inspired.
But yeah, interesting little plant. This is inside the tropical greenhouse at Roath Park Gardens in Cardiff. There's all sorts of things. That's there's some massive banana plants around the corner. We've got turtles walking around, fish that are as long as your leg, some sort of carp, I think they are, koi carp or something. There's all sorts of things. Oh, there's one at banana trees. It's very warm and sticky in here, but as you'd expect, I suppose. and they've got quite a few different citrus trees with lemons and limes growing on them. Peacock plant, I'm guessing that's the peacock plant. Yeah, these are pretty. I don't know what half of this stuff is. I wish I did. Keep walking round. It's not a massive greenhouse, but it's ram-packed full of stuff. There's literally stuff everywhere you look. So back outside again now, and some of the more formal bedding areas, if you will, which line the paths that are around the bottom end of the park. Oh, bronze fennel, there we go. It smells amazing, that plant. So that's Roath Park. Please subscribe for more free gardening related videos.